No more changing stations, you came to the right place. Turn off your televisions, they'll just get in the way. It's time to get to the point on 107.3. Ike's is on the air with locals only.
Central Kentucky's rock station 107.3 The Point, locals only. And Tree Meets Sky. Hey guys, introduce yourselves to folks that maybe haven't heard you before.
Hey, it's Justin.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Jeffrey Scott.
All right, and of course, you guys did our show back in the month of April there at Zozo's. You got another show coming up. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, we got another show coming up June 2nd at Zozo's. It's going to be Homegrown Mayhem. It's going to be 5 bands, $5 at the door. It's just trying to get the local music scene going and just share a little bit of that with everybody.
Okay. How's it been going? Have you guys been writing some new stuff or anything exciting on Tree Meets Sky at this point?
Yeah.
We actually haven't had time to write music here lately, but we have a new addition. Everybody heard his name, Jeffrey Scott. He's our new drummer, and we're excited to have him. And we've been working on some of the songs that Aaron and I have written, and it's coming out really good. The songs are changing and progressing, and I think they're getting better actually. So we're really happy and excited about it.
Tell me a little bit about your drumming style.
I'm actually more of a funk drummer at heart, which was kind of odd coming into the band because I had first jammed with Justin, and me and him played around a little bit, and he was telling me about the kind of things he liked, and I started jamming on some funk stuff and everything, and he loved it, and I ended up kind of throwing that style into some of their songs. I ended up working out for the best, and it gives it kind of a new sound. So
what kind of influences are you talking about at this point?
Actually, my favorite drummers are Danny Carey, Josh Freese, David Garibaldi, Steve Gadd, and John Bonham. So
Okay. Got the funk going on, got a little bit different thing. So writing stuff, obviously, that's going to be a little bit different for you, Aaron.
Definitely. But I still plan to do everything mostly acoustic when I get a chance. But during practices and things like that, there's going to be a definite influence. I really like starting off with a kind of bulk idea and then leaving room for them to kind of just come in and just really bring it to life with that full band sound and that funk. And then everybody's aspect really gets to come together and really bring it to life.
Zozo's June 2nd, going to be playing out there, and Bending. Yeah, you played that acoustically for us, and last time we're going to hear the studio version of the track. Tell us a little bit about how you wrote that song originally.
I wrote that originally acoustic. Actually, me and Justin were doing our normal Gondolier Tuesday night open mic to try to get out there and find a drummer, and I was sitting outside waiting for our number to come up, and I really just kind of came up with the riff, and half the lyrics, took it back to the basement. A little later on, he came by, and we finished putting it together in probably about, half an hour or so. So it was really kind of an easy song. Like, for us, it came through us easily, but we didn't realize how complicated that could actually be until we took it full band and really started adding all those other aspects. But it really sounds good, and we're really proud of it.
Let's check it out. It's Tree Meets Sky. It's Bending, locals only, Central Kentucky's rock station, 107.3 The Point.
Trying to figure out what to do with myself and these things. Tie them up with pretty little strings and soul, it doesn't leave. It turns into a whisper before it turns into a scream. Everything it touches. sun going down. Trying to live in a moment while the world spins around me. And happy is something I wanted to find. If only in pieces, could stitch it up and make it mine. But I'm still bending until I break. Until I
Central Kentucky's Rock Station 107.3 The Point. Locals only. Tree Meets Sky and Bending, and shifting gears to Aaron. This is your other band here.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about Into Grey.
Into Grey started out of another Louisville band and an old buddy here that I have, Travis, my guitarist. He called me up one day and said, man, I love everything that's going on with Tree Meets. I want to get back into music. You know, let's try to do something. Let's set something up. Let's try to find some musicians. So he was like, I'll do all the groundwork. You're busy with Tree Meets right now. I was like, all right. So anyways, a week goes by and no call, no nothing yet. And then so I call him and he's like, I'm trying to get, some things working, some things going. And I was like, well, how about, come take a look at this other band, 6 Foot Fall, in Louisville. And they were wanting to do something with me, like on a side project anyways from their other band. And so then, boom, I had my rhythm section. The bassist, Marco Guzman, Cody Nichols, drums. I mean, they both do a fantastic job. They're very groovy. And then me and Travis are kind of more melodic metal, so mixing that together is like a really healthy, good thing.
Tell us a little bit about recording.
Right now, we're actually in the studio at Suite 2, Pandarualla Productions here in E-Town, and James Terry's really taking good care of us. He's a very knowledgeable technician, went to school for it. He really knows what he's doing and can really pull those great sounds and effects and really work with you instead of, here, this is what I've recorded for you. So he's done a really good job of taking care of us and letting us be there in the whole process of mixing and mastering and all that.
So Into Grey, In and Out. Tell us a little bit about that track.
Travis, you want to go a little bit further?
Yeah, sure. In and Out I actually wrote about 4 years ago, and it was really me just trying to be as unique as possible. I play it with a lot of finger tap movements and things like that. But when I wrote that, he heard it one day. He came over to the house and he said, "What is that?" Like he had lyrics the next day. But pretty much it's been in and out of bands that I've been in, and we started this up. He said, we're definitely doing that song. So that was the first thing we jumped on, and it just came together really well.
It really did. It really did. And the lyrics for it just like are very, everything I write's really close to heart. But that song, I just couldn't let it go wasted. Like 3 years after me and him trying to do something, and then he calls me, he's like, no, let's try this again. And I was like, well, if so, that song's where we're starting. Like, it has to be done.
It's definitely a powerful song. I mean, it's one of the better ones that I've written over the years.
Okay. Zozo's, that is June 2nd. You can check out Into Grey there. Let's check out In and Out right now, locals only. Central Kentucky's Rock Station 107.3 The Point.
In this wasteland, it all looks the same. What's left of this life, knotted up like rope, wasted away with no sign of hope. Taken from me till there's nothing left but to be so. On the inside, on the outside. Taken from me till there's nothing left but to be so. On the inside, on the outside. My will is shattered, it lays on the ground, fades like a taken from me till there's nothing left but to be.
Central Kentucky's Rock Station 107.3, The Point, in and out into Grey. And I feel like we're playing musical chairs today in the studio because somebody else keeps walking in, somebody walks out. It's Aaron is still here. You're the main focus, man.
Hanging out, yeah.
Yeah.
Just, man, I've got a lot going on. I love music, and I just try to dig in wherever I can. So I'm working for Pandarualla Productions now, the great team that's recording us and taking pictures and, doing the album covers and just taking care of us completely. So I really wanted to be a part of that because not only do I love making music, but I want my local scene to thrive and do well as
Absolutely.
For sure.
That's part of the reason why we do this program is because we want to see local music and people who have a voice in local music in this area. So.
Exactly. That's why I love working, with you and Louie with Splatter Tribe TV, everything that you guys do to try to help bring a good, healthy music scene and just a unity between everybody around this area.
Well, and there is actually a pretty big unity amongst most of the guys that do anything with local music in this area. And I don't think there's any of us there's all of us that have sat around and had a beer with one another. It's not a fighting. I'm going to fight you for this promotion for these local guys to come over here and wrestling, but you can ask Tim Hellowicked about his wrestling.
So, the midget wrestling at Union Station.
Tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing in the studio here for folks if they want to come in and record some stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're down there at the Lakeshore Plaza, and you can come in, you get your songs recorded. We'll promote you and things like that, and just we have a love and passion for just getting local music out and just helping each other out to reach one common goal, which is to get that music heard, because we just provide a service for that music to be heard by everybody, because at the end of the day, the artist's artwork is their art form, and we want to keep that pure. And we do the best we can.
Introduce everybody here.
Oh yeah, shoot. Yeah, first of all,
microphone here. Introduce.
I'm Jacob Langley, CEO, and just kind of founded this and just wanted to start it up.
I'm James Terry. I'm a lead producer, engineer. There's been a lot of great talent come through there, and I'm just so happy to be a part of everything going on, and just can't get enough of it, and just love what we're doing. I'm glad you had us here today. So,
And I'm Samantha Langley. I do photography in studio, at concert, at shows. I'm also getting into videography. I'm trying to do videos for bands and stuff. And I'm really excited for Pandarualla.
Heck yeah.
We're only going up. Every day we're growing, and every second is exciting.
Yeah, we don't even like to say sky's the limit, because that's putting a limit to the sky. I'm trying to reach another galaxy, just above and beyond anything we can do. As soon as you think that there's something that you're done doing something, there's always something else that can be done. I'm just so happy Aaron, came along and was just wanted to be a part of it and loved the scene and loved what we were doing and just saw our passion and we saw his passion, and we jived from that point on.
All right, we've got the show coming up at Zozo's. That's at Radcliffe. That's June 2nd.
June 2nd, yeah, and it's going to be 5 bands: Dahmer's Closet, 6 Foot Fall, Into Grey, Tree Meets Sky, and it's Aladdin's Castle. Aladdin's Castle's from Louisville. Love those guys. They really helped plug me in where I'm at, and I can't wait to do a show with those guys.
So that's on the bill. So how much is the cover to get in?
Oh, the cover is $5 at the door. Doors at 7. Show starts at 8. It's just gonna be live, man. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be local, and it's just gonna be a lot of fun. I really hope no one has to miss out on it.
Appreciate Thomas out there at Zozo supporting the local scene. I appreciate him doing what he can to absolutely promote local music here in Central Kentucky and getting off the ground.
Definitely. Thomas is a great guy, and he's a great owner, and I've been working close with him, and this is going to be a regular thing, bare minimum, once a month. We're going to start having local music in there. He's really excited, and he's put a lot of trust in me, and I've busted some serious tail trying to make this thing go off without a hitch. So, yeah, definitely, and my goal is to get twice a month in their local music.
So if you want to see local music, come on out and support it. June 2nd at Zozo's. Tell us a little bit about Shackles and Change. We're going to do this live in the studio.
Okay, Shackles and Change is it's just a song about needing to break away from anything that chains you down, that just keeps you down and tries to hold you away from whatever it is that you want in life, whether it be a relationship, a woman or a man, shackling and changing you down, or trying to change.
Somebody might like that,
right? Or anything like something, an obstacle being in your way, and saying, I think I'm going to move past that. I don't think you can chain me down.
Okay, let's check it out. Shackles and Change here. It is Into Grey. Thank you, everybody, for coming in the studio tonight. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Ax, for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Locals only, Central Kentucky's rock station, 107.3 The Point.
All right, this is Shackles and Change. You get to hear this June 2nd at the show at Zozo's. Be there, all ages, $5 at the door. Falling apart right from the start. You never had heart, and the blame always falls on you. It falls on me too. And I'm just fine. I'm not doing time. I finally got it right when I left you, and I can find my way. You better tear it apart. You better make everything okay. I can't stand these chains. You better tear it apart. You better make everything okay. What's wrong with your face? Look like a fake, trying to find a way to deal with this pain, but it's all caused by you. It's caused by me too. And I'm just fine. I'm not doing time. I finally got it right when I left you, and I can't find my way. You better tear it apart. You better make everything okay. And I can't stand your change. You better tear it apart. You better make everything okay. You better make everything okay. You better tear it apart and make this change. You better put back my heart right from the start. You better make everything, better make everything, and I can't find my way. You better tear it apart, you better make everything okay, and I can't stand your chains. You better tear it apart, you better make everything okay. Better make everything okay.